The city of Austin is changing its film incentive program to lure more productions to Austin.
KVUE's Malia Masamoto explains.
Austin's film scene is buzzing.
This isn't our first rodeo. We've had production here since the mid-70s. We've had a crew base and a vendor base that's grown over those years.
Not to mention the film studios and locations. And Austin is the place to film with just about any backdrop, from downtown city streets to out in nature by the lake and over to a quiet residential street and everywhere in between. But for many years, something was missing.
It's kind of like an arms race right now. Productions go where they have the biggest savings, and incentives are kind of key to that.
Brian Gannon, the director of the Austin Film Commission, said this is typically how his conversations with industry professionals would go out in Hollywood.
The big question after all those meetings has always been like, well, what's the state incentive? You guys don't have, what we need.
That was until the Texas legislature started putting aside hundreds of millions of dollars for the Texas Moving Image Industry Incentive Program over the last 2 sessions. This year, they decided on $300 million per biennium for the next 10 years. And now the city of Austin is stepping it up too.
And it comes at a really good time for us.
For the first time since Austin's Creative Content Incentive Program launched back in 2014, they're updating it.
The program update brings a bigger grant opportunity to film, TV, and video game projects that are made in Austin, that proudly represent Austin and employ people from Austin.
They're making the applications easier and increasing it from 0.75% cash back to 2.5% for projects filmed in Austin. And coupled with the state's increased 31% incentive.
When we go to LA to tell producers, hey, if you bring your show to Austin, you can get 33.5% back, their eyes kind of bulge and they're like, this is great. Looking for their slates in 2026, Austin and Texas are on the map.
And with all this support,
it puts money back into the local economy, it creates jobs, and it creates a promotion of Austin that's very organic.
Austin hopes to stay on the big screens.
2026 is going to be a good year.
In Austin, Malia Masamoto, KVUE News.
That's encouraging to hear, right?
It is. Austin used to have a lot of industry here. Now, film industry.
Right.
We need to bring it back.
There's so much stuff that is set here but not filmed here, so now maybe they can do it here.